Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for March 31st, 2026. The character death is silent and the modifiers are draft. Draft is custom starting deck of cards. Diverse cards are not restricted by your character, and binary card words contain only 2 cards. Binary will make things difficult. Definitely going to go for a draft for a Highlander deck. I see Matt here with 1345. That's a great score. Alex 1297 in the top 20. George 1314 and Goldway with 1243 as well. So yeah, let's see what I can do here. Seems like it might be doable to get into top 20. It might just be hard to perfect everything. Acrobatics ever sold pressure points. I'm kind of tempted to take acrobatics just because it's so powerful in its latest Spire 2. But no, let me think. I won't have a lot of discard synergies, right, because of diverse. Still, the card draw is really tempting. Silver Soul might be good to... Well, I guess only if I get curses. Let me take the acrobatics just from say the Spire 2, I guess. Tranquility is a good way to exit Wrath in case I have a way to enter it. These are all defensive cards. Let's take the third eye. Sweeping Beam for AoE damage. Let's take that. Hello World might give me a random common card from all colors, so let's take it. Aggregate might be tempting. Let's take that too. With the aggregate, I think Wheel Kick would be good. Crimson Cloud is a little too expensive. I think I'll take the Quick Slash. There is a way to enter Wrath here with Crescendo. Beautiful. Dagger Spray, Conclude, Leg Sweep. If I had more strength, Dagger Spray would be better. I think at this point, Conclude is just better. Do I want the Heat Sinks? I just have 1 power with the Hello World. I don't think I'll do Heat Sinks. I don't really want Evolve. I don't really want the Claw either, though. Oh boy. I mean, I could just remove one of them, right? So the question is which of these is not completely useless. I mean, Evolve is pretty useless at this point, right? Heat Sinks too. I guess it is the Claw. Alright, fine. Rush on Clothesline or Worship. Not a huge fan. Do I have a way to get a card back? Not really. So, yeah, let's say Clothesline for weakness. Turbo might be good. I will need extra energy. I did not take a Beam Cell, right? Yeah, let's take a Beam Cell here. And then I also did not take... Oh, no, I did take a Sweeping Beam. Fine, let's take the Wild Strike. Alright. I'm hoping that the Crescendo will carry me. Aggregate will help with energy. Wheel Kick, a Quick Slash for card draw, and Conclude for E damage. Defensively, I just have the third eye. Oh, did I go a little too low on defenses? That might be a problem. Alright, well, hopefully I'll just be able to kill everything quickly with the Crescendo or just deal enough damage. Alright, 2 lead paths, either on the... No, right side doesn't have 2 leads, so left side getting through this elite and then getting 1 question mark room in the shop after that, although I can skip the shop if I want to. Up until this elite, if I go on the far left, I'll get 3 question mark rooms. Middle, I'll get the same 3 plus 1 more, so 4. And then right side, I'll get also 4. The right side does not give me anything else. Actually, I think they're identical, right? So between this point and this point, going on the left just gives me question mark rooms, elites, and a regular fight. Same on the right. So I guess the question is, oh, the elite is actually even on the same floor. Wow, actually, okay, so just the difference of the first question mark room, everything else is on the same floor. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter then. Let's go in the middle. Okay. All right, starting with the jar room here. Aggregate only gives me 1 energy if I draw it on turn 1 at the moment, which is not that great. Let's do Beam Cell, Sweeping Beam. I was hoping... Okay, Conclude is 18. Wild Strike is 18. That's enough to kill. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. Heavy Blade would be better if I had Strength. Let's grab the Flex first. Okay. And then here I got Acid and Spike Slime. Again, let's do Aggregate, Flex. Then Sweeping Beam is not enough. Hang on. Let's do Turbo, Beam Cell, then Sweeping Beam. I should have probably done... Actually, Conclude is enough, right? Should have done the third eye first there. Got a Skill Potion, Melter, Just Lucky. Melter is interesting. I don't think I need Just Lucky. Let's take the Melter. I would love to get some more defensive cards, so... You know what? I am okay losing... Actually, no, I should gain gold. Yeah, I wanted to remove that Claw, but it's fine. Here I'm losing 12 HP to get Old Coin and pick up gain 300 gold. That is good because I do have a shop option at the end. I might take that now. We also got Injury and Golden Idol. Enemies drop 25% more gold. Okay. First Elite Grim and Knob. Where's the Crescendo? Haven't seen it yet. Let's start with Claw. I am tempted to do Third Eye, but no. I think I'll do Clothesline and Conclude. I should have played the Tranquility there too. 4 incoming if I had only a defensive card. Let me see if the Skill Potion gives me... Okay, it does give me a Protect. That is interesting. Let's do Protect. Then Beam Cell, Sweeping Beam. Quick Slash. There's the Crescendo. I could... No, actually, if I play the Crescendo, the enemy will gain Strength, so I cannot enter Wrath. Right, because the enemy will have a 4 extra Strength, so that'll be 10 times 2 is 20. With weakness, is definitely more than 12. So I think I will try to deal enough damage next turn. So let's just do Hello World here. Okay. Alright, so here I do have the Wheel Kick. Okay, I'm going to try... Let's do Aggregate, Turbo. Then Tranquility, Crescendo. Then Wheel Kick, And Beam Cell. Okay, good. Perfect. This one. Yeah, Ginger can no longer become weakened, which is nice. Wreath of Flame, Sneaky Strike. I do have an Acrobatics, but that's the only discard synergy I have. I mean, oh man, these are all horrible cards. Fine, let's take the Sneaky Strike because it's better than Wreath of Flame at least. Remove a card or heal. I mean, yeah, fine. Let's... No. Let's save the gold. I was going to remove the Claw, but I'm hoping to get a free card removal opportunity at least. Let's do Crescendo, Beam Cell, Melter, and Conclude. Okay. Oh, who's my final boss, by the way? Okay, Guardian. Oh, man, I will definitely need some block cards for that. Rebound, Blade Dance, none of this helps. Let's take the Blade Dance, though. Okay. Yeah, I got Potion Belt. I'm pick up, gain 2 potion slots. Okay, now I just need potions. I desperately need to go for the shop now. I need to buy some potions, and ideally also better defensive cards. Let's do Beam Cell, Wheel Kick. Okay, that's enough to get rid of one of them. And then, yeah, 9 damage. Let's do Third Eye here. Get rid of this. I probably don't need the Agate or the Turbo either. Okay. Another 9. Let's do Conclude as 12. Yeah, I can do Clothesline and Conclude. Okay. Alright, Talk to the Hand does do something, and I would like to get that upgraded for the upcoming boss. Alright, Conclude with Wild Wrath will be 24. That's not quite enough, but I think I can make this work if I do Turbo Crescendo, then Flex. So... Oh, it's 28 now, right? Because of the flex. So wait, Melter and Conclude will be 50. That's enough. So I can do Melter this guy, then Sneaky Strike, for example, this guy, then do Claw and Conclude. And that allows me to just kill the backline with only 2 damage. Beautiful. All right. Okay, perfect. This one too. We got Calipers. That might be helpful. At the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all of your block. And then still no defensive card. Let's take the Dagger Throw. At least that gives me some discard. And then here... Okay, here I can actually sacrifice the Claw. Okay, that makes me happy. So, free card removal opportunity. I'm happy I was able to get that. Here, let's upgrade the Talk to the Hand. And I'm really just hoping that the next shop has some block cards. Because against the Guardian, I will need lots of block cards. Okay, well, there's Ori. I think I'll take that. I'm going to pick up, choose and add 5 cards to your deck. Hoping for some block. Alright, Armaments is fine. Sanctity is fine. I already have a Sneaky Strike, and I probably will go for rares. I already have a Third Eye. Let's take the Foresight here. And Iron Wave. Okay, that was not bad. I was fearing the worst. Okay, that gives me some defensive cards. Let's also grab... I already have the armaments. Let's grab a Deflect. Well, Lightning is interesting. Well-Laid Plants might be really good too. I think I'm going to do Well-Laid Plants and also buy the Mummified Hand. Whenever you play power card around card in your hand, because 0 that turn. Okay. And then, do I need anything else? Maybe... I mean, it's a shame I have 5 potion slots on no potions. Let's grab the Attack Potion. Yes, let's do that. Alright. Really hoping that the Well-Laid Plants will pull through here. And then here, let's upgrade the Talk to... Wait, did I already upgrade the Talk to the End? Wait, let me just check. When did I upgrade the Talk to the End? Oh, in the previous racer. Alright, okay. I missed that. Alright, then let's upgrade Well-Laid Plants or some of my defensive cards. Let's upgrade the Well-Laid Plants first. Okay. And my hope is to draw it soon enough and be able to gain some block cards away. Or keep some block cards away. Alright, so here, Foresight is interesting. I don't have any discard. I think I'll do Foresight. Oh, that sets Wild Strike to 0. Beautiful. I can do the shifts here. Then, actually, do I want to play the Wild Strike? No, I'm just going to do Conclude because I feel confident I'll be able to deal 6 damage. Also, well, 6 plus 9, so 15. I also have an Attack Push, and I got a Melter. Beautiful. And mostly, I want to make sure I have a chance to play the Well-Laid Plants. Beautiful. Let's do the free Melter. Then do Beam Cell, Quick Slash. And let me save the armaments for next turn, actually. Yep. I will need all the block I can get. 9 incoming. There's a Third Eye. Let's get rid of these 2. Okay. And there's a Talk to the End. That's beautiful. Alright, so let's do... I think I'll upgrade the Iron Wave. Then do Talk to the Hand. Wait, if I do Iron Wave, that's going to be... Yeah, that's going to be exactly 9, right? Beautiful. Yep, that's why Talk to the End is so valuable. And I can keep Third Eye. I probably don't need the... I'm going to draw next turn. Oh, no, I might not have... Actually, let's keep the Agate because with the... If I get the Acrobatics, which is very likely, I'll be able to reshuffle. Yeah, actually, I'm guaranteed to get the Acrobatics. Do I want a Hello World? It would set something to 0. Let's get rid of the Crescendo here. Okay. So, let's do Acrobatics first. Alright. There's Clothesline. That's interesting. I can play the Sneaky Strike for free, and there's an Iron Wave. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of the Sweeping Beam, I think. Then do Agate. Okay. Then do Sneaky Strike. I guess I'll do... Hang on. So I just need 16. With weakness, I'll bring it down to 12. And then deflect and Iron Wave would be 11. That's not quite enough. So I also have to play the third eye. So I basically have to play all my defensive cards. But either way, let's do Clothesline here to apply the weakness. Then deflect. Wait, can I just do third eye? No, I have to do both Iron Wave and third eye. That's fine. And then I will get... Actually, do I want to just deal enough damage next turn? That might be an option. I do have a Crescendo too. And an attack potion. Fine, let's keep the Beam Cell and the Blade Dance. I still don't think I'll do a Wild Strike. Alright. Here, let's keep these two, right? The Crescendo's already retained. Okay. Alright, Turbo, I think I don't need it. I hope I don't need it. There's a Sanctity. Can I defend here? No, I might not be able to draw defensive cards. But I don't think I'll do that. Let's instead do Beam Cell, Wheel Kick. That'll be 22. That's not quite enough because the Shivs are each going to deal 6, so 18, 22, 18 is 40 exactly. That should be enough then. Actually, what if I wait? Because next turn I might have trouble defending. So let's instead just gain block with the block return here. Yeah, that gives me enough block to be fully defended thanks to the weakness. And then this does 18 damage. I think... Here, let's do Hello World and then conclude. Yeah. That way I don't transform yet. I am fully defended, and I hopefully will be able to save some good block cards with the well-laid plans. All right. Here I mean it doesn't matter, right? Should I reshuffle? No, let's not reshuffle yet. Let's draw all these cards, and then I'll upgrade the third eye, and then let's do Quick Slash. Okay, and then wait. Oh, might as well do a Melter. Okay, so here I'm saving the block cards. Yeah, I think that's much better. Yep. Well-laid plans really saved me here. I think without it, I would be well, would have long lost already some HP. Do I want to save the Clothesline? With weakness, it'll be 6. Yeah, I think that'll be good. All right, so let's do Clothesline. Brings it down to 6, and then either third eye or Sanctity. Let's do third eye. That way, I have a card draw next turn. Get rid of... Actually, I'll get rid of all of them. I'm hoping to get better defensive cards. Do I have any? Yeah, I have Deflect, Iron Wave, and I will keep the Armaments and Sanctity here. Okay. And it's only 12 incoming, right? That should help too. Okay, so let's do Iron Wave. That's 7. Deflect is 11. That's not enough. So I think what I'll do is I'll do third eye. Aggregate is probably fine next turn. And then I will keep the armaments and deflect for next turn. Should I just do Body Slam? Yeah, let's do Body Slam. That's 14 damage. Okay. Wait, why did I keep the Deflect? Sanctity is better. Okay. Should have played the Deflect. That would have made the Body Slam deal more damage. Alright, Aggregate is fine here. Alright, so let's do the Aggregate. What do I want to upgrade? Can I deal enough damage here? No, I actually can't. So I have to defend, which is fine. Let's upgrade the Sanctity. Play that. Okay. Then do... I have to do third eye. Okay. Probably should have kept the upgraded one. I should have played the unupgraded one. That was silly. Let's get rid of everything here. Do I need the Melter? No, I think I'll get rid of everything here. Then do Deadly Poison, might as well. And then try to do Wheel Kick. You know what? It doesn't hurt. I do want to shuffle to the deck faster because I did just lose a lot of good defensive cards. Let's keep third eye and Acrobatics. Okay. Alright. Body Slam, Clothesline, Flex. I probably don't need these two. Alright, yeah, that allows me to reshuffle to gain good defensive cards. Let's do Dagger Throw. Probably don't need Quick Slash yet. Then just do Clothesline. Okay. And then save the defensive cards. Alright, and the Poison is enough to transform even if I can't get through the block. But I got Melter, which is good. I think I'll just do Melter, Deadly Poison, right? That should be fun. Yeah, let's do Flex, Melter, and Deadly Poison. I am not that far from being able to kill. So I think if I keep the 0-cost cards... wait, 1 0-cost card and Wheel Kick, that should be enough with the Poison. Alright, that was a close one. That last shot definitely saved me. Without it, actually, I don't even need to attack because the Poison is enough. Beautiful. Okay, a bit of a nail-biter, but was able to correct this one. Very happy with that. We got Ghost in the Jar. Really good potion to have. Corruption Establishment. I mean, if I had more skills or more card draw, Corruption might allow me to get combo. Should I take it and try to remove it in Act 3? I think I will do that. Let's do that. Yeah, if I get Dead Branch, that'll be amazing, of course. Do I want Philosopher's Stone or Slave's Collar? Not a huge fan of giving enemies extra strength, but this... You know what? I think I should be fine with Slavish Collar. During boss and lead combats, get extra energy at the start of your turn. Yeah, basically that way I will avoid giving enemies extra strength, and that might make a difference in a perfect at some point. Alright, 1, 2, 3. 3 lead path. If I start on the left, Okay, I'll get one shop and one question mark room, a second question mark room, and then after this point, if I go on the left, I'll get 2 more question mark rooms. Yeah, it's unfortunately only a total of 4 question mark rooms, which means Mr. Machine might be very difficult because on the last act I also only got 4. I mean, it's very tempting to start with the corruption here, right? Let's do corruption, and that also made the sneaky strike cost 0. Let's upgrade that, and then play the flex and then play sneaky strike. Okay. 10 incoming. Well, hang on. Should I do crescendo? It's a little risky. Let's do crescendo. Talk to the end. Quick slash. That was definitely a big risk because I was hoping to draw a way to exit Wrath or to be able to deal enough damage, and luckily I was able to. Good. Alright, got a liquid bronze potion. Another crescendo. I already have that. Let's 16 barrier. Yeah, I got the shelled parasite. Yeah, why not? Let's do another corruption. Oh, there was nothing that was set to 0. Yeah, fine. So I guess I don't really need to do this here. Actually, I can do turbo and then wheel kick. Okay. Should I do crescendo? Very tempting. Hang on, let me see what I have next turn. Nothing amazing. Alright, I think I'll wait on the crescendo for at least one more turn. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. It would be too risky. I would have been able to exit Wrath, but that would be a bit of a waste. I think here it's much better, because here I can do something like... Yeah, let's do a Tranquility Crescendo, Beam Cell, Sweeping Beam. Oh no, I don't have any card draw. Let's do Well-Laid Plans, Foresight, Sneaky Strike. Well, I am going to take 12 damage, that's what, or 24 damage, that's what I get for being a little too overly confident that I would have enough damage. I do have enough damage this turn, fine, fine. Streamline, Cut Through Fade. Cut Through Fade is really good for the Scry capability. Streamline would have been nice too. Do I want to hit a shop here? I don't have... Actually, I do have a guaranteed shop up there. Yeah, I don't think I have enough gold. Let's go for the next guaranteed shop. Alright, 21. Let's again start with the corruption. Let's upgrade the Steam Barrier. I should see what the Sweeping Beam gives me. Yeah, alright, fine. And then Steam Barrier, and I think I'll save the Tranquility. I should have considered drinking the Liquid Bronze here, right? Let's do Aggregate, Clothesline, Dagger Throw. Then Acrobatics. Okay. I guess I might need some block, right? Let me get rid of this, though. Let's do Well-Laid Plans, Cut Through Fate for free. Get rid of these 2. Should have done the third eye first. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately taking a little bit of extra damage here. I have to be careful. I'm a little worried I might lose too much HP. And then, yeah, I'm down to 30 already. At least I'm not being attacked here. So I think I'll do Crescendo Sanctity to see if I can draw a good attack card. Beam Cell, Talk to the Hand, and Melter. And that's enough. Okay, good. The Blessing of the Forge, Armaments, Cloak and Dagger. I already have the Armaments. Let's take the Cloak and Dagger. And then... I can't, right? I'm going for Highlander. I can't get the Apparitions. Unfortunately, I have to refuse this. Yeah. Alright, here I did get Wraith Curse as well as Frozen Egg whenever you add a power card into deck upgraded. Okay. Does make my opening hand a little weaker. Yeah, and not having defensive cards is not ideal either. Let me play the Liquid Bronze here. I mean, I have Wheel Kick. Let's see what that gives me. Corruption, which I can play with the Turbo. Alright, that sets the Conclude to 0. Let me see if the Quick Slash draws me a defensive card. Wait, let's see if the Acrobatics draws me a defensive card. It did not. Yeah, there's, I mean, unless the attack potion gives me the Iron Wave, there's nothing I can do, right? Yeah, I think I'll accept... oh, man, I mean, I could use the Ghost Jar. Such a powerful potion, though, to save for later. Fine, fine. Let's play the Ghost Jar, the Cloak and Dagger. Oh, man, that is not ideal. Should I do Crescendo? Because I have the Tranquility. Fine, let's do Crescendo as well. Oof. I really hope I can perfect this one. Otherwise, I would have wasted some great potions. Yeah, I don't think I can perfect this one. Unless I can deal lethal damage here. Talk to the End, Heavy Blade, Windmill Strike. I mean, Talk to the End is the only chance I have. Let's do Talk to the End, then Clothesline. Brings it down to 12 if I exit Wrath. Let's do Deflect. Iron Wave. It's 11. Actually, no, that's 13. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's do Wild Strike and then Tranquility. Okay. Alright, and then I just need to deal 28 damage, right. Let's upgrade the Sanctity. Play that first for card draw. Actually, let's do Agate first, then Sanctity. Okay, good. I got the Steam Beer. That's nice. Yeah, might as well do Flex and Beam Cell. Actually, I don't even need to play the Steam Beer, okay? And then here, Talk to the Hand, Sweeping Beam, Dagger Throw. Alright, well, at least I perfected this one, even though I wasted a lot of potions. We got Letter Opener. Every time we play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies, as well as a Fear Potion. Perfected Strike is useless because I don't have any good strikes. Let's take the Cold Snap. At least I'll get a Frost Drop that way. Alright, here, let's risk it as always. I got Face of Cleric at the end of combat. Erase make sure by 1. That's really helpful. And then here I got the Gremlin Leader. Yeah, I guess I'll try. Actually, I'd have the Turbo. I think I should be fine. And I got the Wheel Kick to cost 0. Beautiful. Let's do Flex first and Sweeping Beam. Alright, there's a Melter. Let me do Wheel Kick first. Then Blade Dance. Yeah, 3 shifts are enough for this guy. You know what? Let's do Turbo, Dagger Throw. And, oh man, I can't play the Sneaky Strike. That's a shame. That is a shame. It's fine, though, hopefully. If I get attacked here, I am being attacked. That's unfortunate. Man, even if I upgrade things, the Tranquility won't really do much, and the Coolstone won't really do much either, so I think there's nothing I can do to protect this one. So let's save the potion, I guess. There's something else I could have done. I mean... No, I don't think there's anything else I could do. Alright, let's do Talk to the End. I do want to save the 1 reload I have in the day for a different fight, so... Yeah, alright. I have 10 block. I needed way more than that. Oh, also, I'm actually a little worried about... Do I have a rest side? I might have to heal. Because I'm a little worried. I'm down to 13 HP and I don't really have a good way to heal. Let's do Clothesline, Cut Through Fate. Cloak and Dagger is fine. Shiv and then Hello World to hit the Iron Wave. Okay. Alright. I think I'm not being attacked, right? So I think I'll enter Wrath. And hopefully I was hoping to get AoE damage. Let's do... Oh, I was silly. I shouldn't have done Aggregate. That was really dumb, actually. Yeah, I should have waited for reshuffle and then done it. I do have to conclude, so let's do Heavy Blade and conclude. That's enough. Alright. Got Gremlin Horn. When that enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. Would have been great in this fight. Stack or halt? I don't think I need halt. Let's take the stack. And then going right for... Wait. I thought I had a shot, but no. If I want to maximize question markers, I have to go left. Yeah, fine. Got a Meat on the Bone. That's exactly what I needed. If your HP is added below 50% at the end of combat, to heal 12 HP. And then here, ideally, I would avoid taking any damage. Alright, Corruption does help with that. Alright, let's do... I think I'm going to risk doing... No, I don't have energy, so I don't think I'll do Crescendo. Let's just do Cut Through Fate. Man, I would love Acrobatics. Let's save the stack for later, though. Okay. Alright, so I'm confused here. 15 incoming. Stack is almost good enough. Let's upgrade the Cloak and Dagger to get an extra Shiv. Actually, I can do the Beam Cell here as well. Then do Cloak and Dagger, play these Shivs, and then do Stack. Okay. Another 15. Alright, I can do Aggregate, then Talk to the End, Quick Slash. Sweeping Beam is great. Sneaky Strike, and then Conclude. I feel like I dealt a lot of damage. I think if I played the Crescendo, I might have had lethal there. I think here I'll do Crescendo because Wheel Kick Wheel Kick and Clothesline is enough. Alright, good. Okay, heal back to 24, which is good. Crush Joints, Meditate. Meditate might be really nice. Let's take it. And then, yeah, going left for 1 more Elite. Okay, another regular fight here. Shell Parasite. Let's do Aggregate. Then Flex and Acrobatics. Really hoping for the Meditate. Let's do Melter here. Should I do Beam Cell? No, let's do Melter first. Then Beam Cell, then Quick Slash. Alright, Clothesline at least helps with the weakness. Let's do Clothesline. Yeah, still taking too much damage, but that's fine. And then let's Meditate back. How about Aggregate? Oh, right, it's not upgraded, so I only Meditate back 1 card. Come. Alright, well, I'm losing 14. I heal back 12, so I guess that's kind of okay. Let's do another Aggregate here, then do Blade Dance. Can't even break through this block, right? Easily, at least. Let's do Cloak and Dagger, Steam Barrier. Okay, now I can play the Shiv. And actually, the Conclude is enough here. Alright, beautiful. Okay, that's enough to kill both. Nice. Alright, Steam Barrier, Bane. I already have the Steam Barrier, and I don't have any poison, so I don't think I'll take the Bane. I might just not even try Insignificance, just stick with Highlander. Another regular fight. Okay. Yeah, fine. Let's definitely fight these guys. Alright, Conclude does help. Let's do Aggregate, Flex. Man, I need more card draw. I should have considered doing the Blessing of the Forge, actually. Is it too late for that? No, I think I'll play it now. Then do Foresight, Steam Barrier, Talk to the Hand, and try to talk to somebody else. Yes, because I will be fully defended this way, and that way I can get rid of this guy and trigger the Gremlin Horn easily. Easier, at least. Get rid of all of these. Do I want to keep the Crescendo? It might be necessary. Okay, hang on. So I think if I do Crescendo, then Quick Slash you, then Melter you, and then I can Wheel Kick this guy. Okay, good. So that way I'm actually healing with the Meat on the Bone. Got Red Mask, got the Starvage Combat by 1 weak to all enemies, an Ancient Potion, and I already have Sneaky Strike. Let's take the Prostrate, although not sure how useful that'll be. It is another block card, I guess. Yeah, let's do Corruption. Acrobatics. I do have the well-laid plans to set something else cost 0. Let's get rid of the curse here. Then do Sanctity. Okay. Then do Flex. Well-laid plans hits the Foresight, which hits the Melter. Okay. And I'm fully defended this way. Good. All right. Yeah, I'm very happy I got the Corruption. Although I still have to remove it in Act 3 to go get Pauper. 6 incoming. Crescendo is tempting. Let's do it. I have the Wheel Kick too, right? Yeah, let's do Aggregate Crescendo. Then Wheel Kick, get rid of this guy. Then do Talk to the Hand, Quick Slash, Sneaky Strike, Clothesline, and Turbo to play the Wild Strike. Beautiful. Alright, healed back to 49, only thanks to the Meat on the Bone. Catalyst, Deflect. Didn't I already have a Deflect? Why do I think I had one? I must have gotten that from a Hello World. Which I must have... Oh, yeah, I haven't played the Hello World in a while. Yeah, but let's take the Deflect here. Okay. Alright, here I got the Book of Stabbing rematch. At least this time with Talk to the End and with the weakness from Red Mask, this might be more doable. Let's do Flex first, then Talk to the Hand, Dagger Throw. Okay. I think I'll upgrade the Blade Dance. Yep. Not that it really makes a big difference, but, you know, that way I'm fully defended. And I think I'll save the Turbo. I don't think I'll need to play it. Although, hopefully I don't miss Perfect by 2 points. Which might actually be very likely. Let's do Beam Cell first. Do I want to do Corruption? Let me see what the Cutthroat Pit gives me something amazing first. Yes, Steam Barrier is helpful. And then I can do Steam Barrier, that's 12. So if I do Corruption, I won't be able to fully defend. I have to do Melter and Iron Wave instead. One of the rare times I have to not play the Corruption to perfect. Although, hang on, stack is 13, that's not enough. Let's do Wheel Kick. And then 14, 21. Yeah, so if I do Third Eye, which is a shame because actually, Aggregate is fine next turn. It's a shame that I can't play the Well-laid Plants or the Hello World, but I am fully defended here. 24. Let's do Aggregate. Sweeping Beam. I think this is where my luck runs out. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. I was doing really well. And then I just, yeah. I got the Crescendo a little later. I think if I got it a little sooner, I might have had a chance to just deal lethal damage. And you know what? Is it too late now? 24. It might be too late. What can I draw with the Acrobatics? Nothing super helpful. Let's do Clothesline, Deflect Sanctity. And then Quick Slash. Yeah, that's a bummer. All right, at least I heal back up with the Meat of the Man. So far, I think it's just the Book of Stabbing I wasn't able to perfect. No, actually, I did perfect the first one with the Intangibility Potion. But, yeah, that was at a price, of course. All right, we got Sundial. Every 3 times to shuffle, drop hug, and 2 extra energy. Bias Goodness is a rare card. I can take it. Clash won't be useful. I have a bunch of curses. There are lots of times I won't be able to play it at all. I think I'll upgrade the armaments here. Yep. Okay. Hoping to get the Well-laid Plants out early here. And luckily I'm not being attacked on turn 1. And I have Aggregate. Then Sanctity. Good. Okay, let's do Prostrate. Cut Through Fate. Hoping to get to the Well-laid Plants or even the Corruption. Actually, Corruption might be dangerous here. So I'm not even sure I'll play it. Let's just play everything else I have here. Okay. Alright, did not get any of my good parts other than the Foresight. No, not the Foresight. Alright, never mind. I didn't even get the Foresight. 12 incoming. So here I should do Armaments, then Melter, Iron Wave. That actually I'm fully defended that way. Yeah, right. Let's do Melter, then do Acrobatics. Hoping to get... Hello World is tempting. But I think Foresight is better. Let's do Foresight. And I was hoping it would hit the Hello World because then I can also do Iron Wave. Good. Come. There is a Well-laid Plans, but I also need some block cards. Third Eye is not quite enough. I do have a Protect from Hello World. Let's do Well-laid Plants first. That hits the Blade Dance. Okay, let's play that. I should have done the Flex first. Not sure why. Oh, that was a misclick. That was a misclick. Oh, no. Luckily, I have a Frost Drop, so that is actually enough. So I can just do a Third Eye here. Get rid of all of these. Yeah, even the Crescendo. Okay. All right, yeah, that Frost Drop really saved me. Let's keep the Dagger Throw, Protect, and the other one is innate anyway. Okay, now my hand is going to get full because of the Hello World. Corruption is too risky, and I'm not being attacked, so I think I'll get rid of all of these. Okay. Then do... I mean, Aggregate is great. Let's do Aggregate. Then Crescendo. I might be able to deal enough damage. It's risky, though. Very risky, but let's try it. Let's throw the Fear Potion. Do Crescendo. Mostly because I have so much energy, right? Let's do Deflect and Sanctity. Okay. Then do Dagger Throw. Cut Through Fate is pretty good. Clothesline. That's a good amount of damage. Let's take that as well. Okay. Then do Clothesline, Sweeping Beam. Okay, so now I'm forcing a transformation. I did get the Corruption that I can't play, unfortunately. Also do Sucker Punch. Okay, alright, at least I can play Corruption next turn. Alright, so now the enemy is transforming. Let's get rid of... actually, the enemy is already vulnerable, so I can get rid of the Beam Cell too. Alright, so here... I don't think I'll do Corruption. I think I'll do Turbo, Wheel Kick, Quick Slash. Prostrate is free anyway. Let's do... I think I'll do Sneaky Strike and Conclude. I just need 6 damage next turn, which seems very doable. Okay. Yeah, I'm lucky I got the aggregate right after the reshuffle. I think without it, I would not have had the energy to play enough stuff. There's an Acrobatics, although I think Wild Strike alone is enough. Beautiful. Okay, perfect this one. That was lucky. Got a Speed Potion, Adrenaline, or Feed. I will try to go for Pauper, and, I mean, Feed, I already have a Corruption I have to remove. I don't want to have to remove 2 cards, and Feed might not be easy to use here. Here, I'll definitely take the Black Star, Elite drop an additional relic when defeated. That is very helpful. Sacred Bark might have been interesting if I had more potions. Okay, so 1... Oh, wow. Just a 1 Elite Path. That makes the Black Star a little useless. Oh, man, that's disappointing. Alright, alright. I guess I'll maximize question mark rooms. If I go to the lead on the far left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a late shop. If I go in the middle, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a late shop. Second on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, and a late shop. And then far right gives me just 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think the best path is to get these 3 early elites and then go for this elite. That gives me another 3 question mark rooms and then a shop at the end. Although, I'm not even sure if I need to maximize question mark rooms because, well, I mean, there's a small chance I might be able to pull off curses, although Highlander and curses might be very difficult. Let's do well plans, talk to the hand, Sweeping Beam, Iron Wave to be fully defended, and then I'll save these 2. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to accumulate some good potions for the final boss. I'm a little disappointed by the fact that I have Sacred Bark and barely got any good potions. Do the Shivs here, then Cloak and Dagger for another Shiv, and let's save the Turbo. I think at some point I should be able to deal a lot of damage with the Turbo. I get a Crescendo 2 here. Is this it? Let's try it. Let's do Crescendo, then Beam Cell, Clothesline, and then Turbo and Cut Through Fate. Beautiful. Alright, have a Calculate Gamble. Calculate Gamble's not bad. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Okay. Here, let's gain free gold. That's good for that last shop. And then here, another curse. The problem is that this curse would be a duplicate because I already have a Wraith. And also it's a Wraith, which I don't want. Ah, man, I hate losing max HP. I also hate getting a duplicate. So, what do I do here? Well, it's either getting a duplicate, getting another duplicate, or losing max HP. I think I have to lose max HP. Yeah, fine. Alright, here I got the Spiker. I have to be a little careful with. Let's do Prostrate first, then Beam Cell, Cut Through Fate. Okay, Cloak and Dagger would allow me to try to defend at least. Let's do Dagger Throw. Yeah, I probably should have done Dagger Throw first in case. Okay, I was able to get rid of one of them, and then I can also do... Here, let's do Wild Strike. Okay. Alright, here I would love to do Talk to the End, but then I'll take damage. Let's do Well-Laid Plans. Deflect, Talk to the Hand, and wait. Okay. Alright, 7. Let's do Aggregate first, Flex, then Stack. Okay. Then do Sweeping Beam, Iron Wave, Cold Snap, and I cannot... Yeah, I think I'll wait. I was trying to trigger the letter opener again. If I trigger it twice, it'll be enough. Alright, so by that I had to reload. I'm dealing with some really annoying stuff with the home construction, but it's in the finishing the periods, and I was actually already starting to think about what I'll do when I'm done with the house construction. Because, yeah, I did prepare a few videos like a long time ago for other games other than Slay Spire. And Slay Spire 2, of course. Those 2 will still remain on the channel, but I definitely have some ideas for new videos. But first I have to finish this house. Almost there, almost there. All right, so here, Melter is not quite enough, but can I play... Or, yeah, I can trigger the letter opener. Beautiful. All right, I got a Block Potion, Evolve, or Leap. Yeah, Leap is a decent defensive card. Let's take it. And then, yeah, going this way. Here, I got Gyuya. I can now gain Strength. The rest sets that to 3 times. That is... Wait, I took the right path, right? Yeah, I'm going this way. Okay, let's gain Strength immediately. All right, that should help. I do have a few Strength synergies. Writhing Mass would give me a Parasite. I mean, is it going to be possible for me to even get curses? I do have 2 more question mark rooms left. Man, this is tough. It is very unlikely, but theoretically possible. So I think I will try to Let's try to... I mean, let's see. If I get a curse, I won't be too upset about it. Yeah, I think I will try to get a curse too. How about that? Okay, let's do Wild Strike here. 24, it's a little too much. Let's do Turbo Sanctity. Okay, Third Eye. Iron Wave is fine. Can I play it? Let's do Calculate Gamble, because that way I can play the Iron Wave. And, yeah, fine. No curse yet. Come. There's a curse. Beautiful. Let's do Talk to the end. That's not going to break through the block. And then let's Meditate back. How about Sanctity? Come. I keep forgetting that a Meditate is not upgraded. Aggregate is fine. Gives me a little bit of energy. Let's do Aggregate Sanctity. Okay. Then Weakness with the Clothesline. Dagger Throw. Well, that plants is really good. I probably should play the stack as well here. And it became free. Beautiful. Should I do Cut Through Fate? Yeah, I'm already fairly well defended. Let's grab the Blade Dance here and then have the... here, let's save these two. Come. 7 incoming. Yeah, Sneaky Strike, Melter. Both are good. Let's do Beam Cell first, then Melter. Then Slice and Blade Dance with the block return. That gives me a good amount of block. And then, yeah, let's do Conclude as well. I think this time I'll save the defensive cards, not the Sneaky Strike. Come. Alright, another 10. Corruption is very tempting. Yeah, I could try to defend easier that way. Let's do Corruption. Then do... Actually, I'm almost fully defended, right? Yeah, here, let's do Cloak and Dagger and a Shiv. Come. I think at some point I'm ready to enter Wrath with the Crescendo and then deal a lot of damage with the Wheel Kick. Get rid of all of these. Actually, I'll keep the armaments. The upgrade might be nice. The free upgrade especially. Yeah, so let's do Crescendo, then Prostrate, upgrade everything, do Flex, rebound the beam, the Wheel Kick that actually dealt a lot of damage. Got a Liquid Bronze, my first Liquid Bronze potion, Overclock or Leap. I already have the Leap, let's take the Overclock. Although Encyclopedian is probably going to be impossible. Can I get Overkill here? If I wait long enough, if I get the Corruption played. Let's do Acrobatics first. Okay, I can play the Sneaky Strike for free. Let's do Hello World. Yeah, might as well do Flex and Sneaky Strike, and then I have energy. Let me see what the Overclock gives me. Okay, I don't really want to do anything else. Let's do Wild Strike and then Meditate, and I think I'll bring back the Overclock. Come. Alright, 13. I will need some block here. I have the armaments, which is great. Let's do that. Then Leap. Yep, and then Foresight and Cold Snap. Okay. And without the Well-Laid Plans, I feel so vulnerable. Let's get rid of everything that's not a defensive card because I might need to come up with 13 block here. I did get a Corruption. That's fine. Let's do Corruption, Aggregate, then Sanctity. Okay. And then there's a Well-Laid Plans. Let's do... actually, I need more card draw. I don't have enough. Let's do Talk to the Hand, Crush Joints, and that's 11. I have to play the Prostrate. Might as well do Well-Laid Plans. Okay. Alright. I have the Corruption. I need a turn with a lot of card draw. Let's get rid of these. Beam Cell would have been interesting, actually. This is not enough card draw, right? Yeah, actually, I do have a wheel. If I can draw the Wheel Kick. Let's do Third Eye. There's a Calculate Gamble. That's tempting. I think I'll try it. Yeah, let's do Crescendo. Then Blade Dance. Then Sweeping Beam. Then do Calculate Gamble. That should give me a Wheel Kick. Oh, also lots of energy with the Sundial. Beautiful. So then let's do Cut Through Fate. Get rid of both of these. Should I do Beam Cell? No. Let's get rid of both of them. Then do Quick Slash. Just really hoping for something better. Like an Acrobatics would be ideal here. Oh, I didn't get it. Alright, fine. Let's do Steam Barrier. Then play these Shivs. Then Wild Strike for 57. Clothesline for 59. That's unfortunately not enough to get me Overkill. That's a bummer. If I had an Acrobatics, that would have given me 3 extra cards. Possibly more skills. Let's get rid of all of these. Actually, I'll keep the Sweeping Me because I might need the... wait, why is this highlighted in yellow? I'm not sure. Yeah, I might need the card draw. Oh, man. That's disappointing. Alright, let's do Sweeping Beam first. Deflect. Outmaneuver. Dagger Throw. I really need that Tranquility. Or the, not Tranquility, what do you call it? The Acrobatics. Which, wait, did I... Oh, I exhausted the Acrobatics because I played it right after... No, wait, where's the Acrobatics? Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, fine. Alright, here, let's do Wild Strike, Melter. I guess that's enough to kill. Alright, fine. Perfect this one at least. We got Mega Open, Mega Bracer Mastery by 14, which is really nice. Incense Burner every 6 turns in 1 intangible, also very nice. And I'll take an Evaluate, sure. Alright, here I got Unseasoned Top. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. Man, that might allow me to get combo after all. And then here, let's add 3 colorless cards. Dramatic Entrance, Finesse, yeah, Flash of Steel Purity, Flash of Steel Deep Breath. Okay, so... I don't want another innate card. Let's take the Finesse here. Here, Flash of Steel, Purity, or Deep Breath. Definitely Flash of Steel, but which of the other one? Purity or Deep Breath? Probably the Deep Breath. That will also trigger the Sundial. And then here, Flash of Steel. Yeah, all right. Okay, and then I guess I can skip. Actually, no, I think I'll skip a rest side. Let's do a regular fight to get 2 extra points. Time-wise, I'm fine, right? Oof, actually, maybe not that much. Let's do Talk to the Hand, Sneaky Strike, Flash of Steel. Actually, Prostrate is enough. Come. Is there anything I want the Instance Value Burner to be at? Not necessarily. Yeah, the weaken one attacks every turn, so doesn't make that big of a difference. Do I need to play the Turbo here? I think I have to. So I'll do Third Eye, curate my next hand, Overclock is fine, and then wait. Come. 50 incoming. Ooh, this is not good. Let's upgrade the Overclock. Then do Beam Cell, Deep Breath for reshuffling and dealing 5 extra damage, then Cut Through Fate. And I think I'll do Calculated Gamble here. Okay. Alright, yeah, Conclude should be fine. Okay. 16. I'm starting to get a little worried here. Let's do Deflect Sanctity. Okay. Then, Quick Slash. I'll do Blade Dance, and then even then I will take a bunch of damage. Alright, not too much. That's only 9 damage. Okay. This turn is the problem. Man, if only I had a way to enter Wrath here. The Crescendo specifically. Let's do Prostrate. Also, the lack of energy is making things difficult. Let's do Deflect. Then Sweeping Beam. And, okay, I got the Aggregate. That helps a little bit. Yeah, not much, though. Wow, alright. Another 15 damage taken there. Fine, fine. Okay, Blade Dance, Searing Blow. I already have the Blade Dance. It's a shame. I definitely don't want the Searing Blow. Here, losing the Golden Idol. I only have 21 relics. There's no way, even if I buy all relics here, no way to get I Like Shiny, right? So, at least this might give me something with gold. Let's do it. Okay. And then here, I can buy everything. Let's take Ting Shot. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Jutsu based on normal enemy combats are normally encountering question mark rooms. And Hand Drill, whenever you break an enemy's block, apply to vulnerable. I would like the Fruit Juice Potion, but let me first focus on cards, because if I can buy 5 cards, and they're all uncommon, and no duplicates, let's take Study, Havoc, White Noise, Uppercut, and Sucker Punch. Beautiful. I can even buy the Purity and then remove a card. No, let me first grab the Fruit Juice Potion, drink it. I just need 3 more max HP, which I might not be able to get, because the Face of Cleric only gives me 2 more max HP. I'm short by 1, I think. That's a shame. Let's get rid of the Liquid Bronze Potion. I think I'll buy a Blessing of the Forge and Colorless Potion. And then I can't afford both the card or although I have another regular fight, right? So if I get a card there, I think I should be fine. I'm going to risk it. Let's remove probably the Wraith. That makes my opening hand a little better. Okay. It's very risky. Because if I get duplicates offered in this fight, I would have lost the Insignificant modifier for no good reason. Alright, I am intangible here, which is helpful. Should I do something with the Study? Can I get Overkill? Not Overkill combo here. No, the Day's not going to be the problem. Unless I get rid of the Repulsor and just keep the one of the Spikers alive. Let's do Talk to the Hand. Flash of Steel. Third Eye. Yeah, this looks fine next turn. Then Acrobatics. And then I can trigger, let's do Prostrate. Trigger the Letter Opener. And then do Calculate Gamble. Okay, then do Finesse. And that's it. Alright. Should probably target the Spikers if I was intangible and had lots of block, huh? I guess I want to keep one of them alive. Time-wise, yeah, it's going to be hard to get the Lightspeed modifier, so I might consider... let's deal 5 damage to see what I draw. And Beam Cell. So I might consider keeping one of them alive and trying to get a combo with the Unseen Top and the... wait, I played this... Oh, I didn't play the Study? Oh, well, that was dumb. Let's do Foresight, then Sneaky Strike, and Wheel Kick, sure. Okay, White Noise gives me Like Water. That gives me a good amount of block. I'm still taking some damage here. That's fine. I think I'm going to try that. So I think I'm going to speed this up. I think I should still get rid of one of the... Let's get rid of all of them. I will get rid of one of the Spikers, I think. This is too much damage. It's Steam Bear and Sweeping Beam. Oh, man, I can't play the Corruption. What a shame. Yeah, so I think I'll speed this up. I'll be back when I am ready. There's actually Meditate, so I should be able to bring back a Study. Yeah, so I'll be right back, hopefully when I have enough insights to be able to get combo. I don't want to try it here. Yeah, let's give it a try, because I have a lot of skills here. So let's start with Evaluate, Finesse. So that's 2, I should count cards, right? 3, 4, 5. Taking damage there, actually. 6, 7. I'm worried about... No. Ah, man. Letter Opener runes at 8, 9. Yeah, I thought that I had enough even with Letter Opener, but then the problem was that I had to play an AoE damage card, and that, unfortunately, was too much. Deep Breath will actually give me... can I play another skill here? Can't. Deep Breath will give me energy, which I do want to save for later. Just to conclude. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Oh, man. Alright. I was trying to get combo. Didn't happen. Body Slam. Battle Him. I have to take one of these. Battle Him is not the worst. Let's take it. Yeah. I won't play it in the beginning, but I might play it later on. Here, let's gain more strength. Okay. Right. I at least have some good potions for the boss fight. Instant Permanent's at 2, which, you know, it's not horrible, but it's not great either. So I kind of want to upgrade the Meditate. Let's start... Actually, let's gain extra dex first. Alright. So then... Let me see what the Colorless Potion gives me. Mind Blast, Dark Shackles, and Patience. All of those are good. Let's take the Mind Blast, and then I'll upgrade everything here. Okay, then do Prostrate. And then Sanctity is enough to be fully defended. Let's do Mind Blast first, though. Very tempted to do Crescendo Mind Blast, actually, because then I can extra Wrath with the Meditate. Let's do it. Let's do Crescendo, then Mind Blast. Oh, man, I'm so close to getting Overkill. If I can get a Beam Cell, that would get me Overkill, right? I didn't. Yeah, all right, that was a long shot. In that case, let's get rid of one of the minions. Okay. Then do Wheel Kick to get rid of the other minion. All right. And then, yeah, I guess I'll do Melter, Evaluate, and Meditate. I don't think I'll do the Mind Blast. Let's do Sanctity and Prostrate. Okay. Now I just need the Wally plans. Man, another Beam Cell. Yeah, there's the Beam Cell. A little too late. Would have allowed me to get Overkill there, right? Let's do Prostrate. Can I do Sanctity too? Hang on. Let's do Prostrate. I do need the Sanctity to be fully defended, right? Let's do that. Okay. Then do Beam Cell, Blade Dance to play a bunch of shivs. Then I think I'll do Deep Breath. That gives me energy with the Sundial. Then do Acrobatics. I don't think I'll do Overclock. Yeah, too many potential burns there later on. Let's do Quick Slash. Or Set as a power. I don't think I'll do that. I guess I'll do Uppercut. Well, a little too late for that. Let me see if the Insight gives me the Wily Plants. It did not. I guess I'll do Evaluate and Blade Dance. Okay. I mean, I have a block potion, but, oh, look at that. Calipers might have triggered for the first time ever. Let's do Cut Through Fade, really hoping... Okay, Leap is good. Let's do Leap. All right, then do Iron Wave. That is 27. That is enough. I can also weaken... well, actually, I don't need the Sucker Punch. Melter does more damage. Okay. 20. There's a... Oh, I forgot to remove the rare card. Oh, no. I lost Pauper. Oh, I removed the curse, and I should have removed the corruption. Well, ah, man, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Don't have any card draw either, and I'm losing the perfect here too. This is not going well for me. Man, I got distracted by my house. Alright, fine. If I'm not perfecting, might as well play my powers. That's really... Oh, I also hadn't seen top, although that would not have really helped me there. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna at least try to save the perfect here. This is the one reload I have in the day, right? So let's use it and actually try to perfect this one with the unseason top 2. Ah, man, I am really bummed. I removed the card and it was a curse. I should have removed the... I think I'll do everything the same way here. I should have removed the corruption. It's very unfortunate. If that's the case, should I not play the Crescendo here? Nah, let's still do it. Alright, let's do Crescendo... Sanctity. I'm trying to do everything the same way I did. Then Might Blast, Wheel Kick, Prostrate, okay. And then I can do... what did I do here? Now I don't remember. I think I did... Did I Clothesline? No, because I was fully defended. So let's do Meditate. Yeah, I think I'll do Melter, Evaluate, and then Meditate. And I brought back the defensive cards. Okay. Alright, another 20. So here, let's do Sanctity for card draw first. Then do Beam Cell, Prostrate, Blade Dance. Play these shivs. Fully defended here. Still should probably do Deep Breath. Okay. Alright, then do Acrobatics. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if that's exactly what I did, but it seems very similar, and so far I'm doing fine. Quick Slash, Shiv, and Inside. You know what? If I'm going to trigger the Calipers, I should probably also do Steam Barrier here. And I can do Evaluate too. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So that way this turn I am close to being able to fully defend. Let's do Cut Through Fade. Yeah, Leap is fine. And then Sucker Punch, Melter, and yeah, let's do Iron Wave actually. Deals a little bit extra damage. Alright, just have to defend this turn, and next turn I'll be fully defended with Intangibility. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so here let's do... I think if I do... If I do... How do I do this? I'm hoping that one of the studies... Let's do the block push. Let's do study. Yeah, well-laid plans does not hit the corruption. Wait, how do I get extra card draw? I got the aggregate here. Yes, yes. And then I can do corruption wild strike. Okay. Then do calculate gamble. Talk to the end is great. Although I'll probably transform very soon. Yep, fully defended here already. Beautiful. Cold snap. I don't think I can get combo here. Can I? Well, I didn't count cards and I got stuck with the clothesline, so not much I could have done there. Alright. Did give the enemy 3 extra strength already here. I'm intangible, which is good. Let's do prostrate, sanctity, flash of steel, clothesline, wheel kick. Alright, I should have done the beam cell first. Was I even offered that first? Let's save the third hit for later, actually for next turn. Okay, sorry, I got another distraction, so I figured I'll reload again just to not waste too much time. But here, I think I changed the RNG slightly, and I'm not sure when I did that. I might have played the Deep Breath when I didn't do before to trigger Sundial, and as a result, I don't have the aggregate anymore. Will I still draw it? Let me see if I get it with the insight. Oh, okay, no, there is the aggregate. All right, good. So then let's do aggregate. I will still do corruption. It's a shame that I have to battle him too, though. Fine, let's do well-laid plans, battle him. Alright, and now let's see if I can gain enough block. Let's do sweeping beam, wild strike. No, actually, let me skip the wild strike just to calculate gamble, talk to the end. Yep, okay, so I think... Alright, I thought the RNG was different, but no, looks like to still be the same. I should have also counted cards. I feel like I'm at like 7, maybe? 7, 8, 9. Mine plus 36, that's not too bad. Can I transform here? 10, 11... you know what? I think I'm fully defended. I should be able to deal enough damage next turn, so I think I'll wait here. Okay. I'm not that far from being able to enter Divinity, so maybe if I play the Prostrate, I might be able to get overkill with the Mind Blast. Alright, here I'm intangible. Let's do Quick Slash, Melter, Flash of Steel, and then I can also do the Study, which is helpful. Alright, I do Third Eye. Next turn I might need some block. Let's do Third Eye here. Okay, there's actually a Meditate that I can get with the Insight, which would allow me to bring back some good defensive cards. Didn't I have a stack? I did have a stack. Let's grab that. And what else? A Hello World? Sure. Okay. Let's save actually just one card to Blade Dance here. My hand is already pretty full. Okay. Alright, 43. So here I can do... Actually, I could meditate the... Wait, did I... Alright, I've used the meditate already. Alright, let's do Prostrate. Oh, but now it exhausts, so I can actually not enter Divinity. Alright, fine. Actually have enough block already. Let's upgrade everything here. Actually, no, let me do White Noise first, then upgrade everything. Okay, Nirvana. I don't scry that much, unfortunately. Let's do Finesse, Deflect. A little dangerous to lose all my skills already, but I can play the stack here for 37. Okay, that should give me plenty of block with the... hang on, let's make the Smite cost free. Should give me plenty of block with the Calipers, right? Then do Quick Slash. Oh, man, I should have counted cards. It feels like I played a lot of cards again. Although I'm worried that it was not 20. And now I'm running out of skills. Alright, 39 incoming. There's some Mind Blast, only 24. That's disappointing. Let's do Turbo. Then Dagger Throw. I think I'll get rid of the Wild Strike. Yeah, still not a fan of that. Then do Follow-Up, Mind Blast, Sweeping Beam, Smite. Overclock. Yeah, I think I'm officially running out of skills. Uppercut and Wait. Okay. Need to deal 121 damage. I'm left with 26 block. I have 39 incoming. Havoc. Do I have include? No. No. All right. Let's do Beam Cell. See what the Havoc plays. That's an Insight. Okay. Guess I could do Deep Breath. Let's do Wheel Kick. Aggregate's not that useful. I think I'll do Deep Breath first. Okay. Then do Aggregate. All right. Then do Mind Blast for 33. Sure. Then Sucker Punch. Okay, that way at least I'm fully defended this turn. And actually, I think I can kill you with the Conclude. Alright, at least I perfected this one. And, man, that did require a few... Well, one reload to actually perfect, and then another reload somewhat by accident. 1170. I don't think that's a great score, unfortunately. So of the 6 elites, I perfected 4. I think I just missed the 2 Book of Stabbing fights on Act 1. I did get all the bosses. Combo, I did get combo. Okay, good, good. That must have happened at the end. But it came at the cost of getting Pauper, which is really dumb. I should have just removed... I mean, I would have skipped combo, but yeah, I guess that's 25 points more, right? 1195 would have been doable. If I removed the combo, the crescendo corruption, I would not have been able to get combo, but still would have given me extra 25 points. Also lost the time modifier, so 1220 should definitely be doable. I'm also 1 max HP away from being able to get the stuff modifier. Oh, wow. All right. People definitely did better. So I am 46. That is surprising. So if I gotten the 50 points more from getting Lightspeed and also getting Pauper, I would have had 1220. Nobody has that, interestingly. That would have put me in 30th place, 2 points above the Dark. But then Goldberry got another 23 points more than that. That might be explained by another Perfected Elite. Actually, no, wait. I didn't. Hang on. I did perfect the first Book of Stabbing fight. What is the other Elite I missed? Yeah, no, I think I just missed one Book of Stabbing fight, right? Yeah, 4 out of 5. No, 4 out of 6. What is the other one I missed? I got the one on Act 3. I got the 2 on Act 2. Huh? Whatever. All right. So yeah, Goldberg got another 25 points more. That could be another Perfected Elite. And then, so Gemino got 1318. That's basically 150 points more than what I would have been able to get. Where did the other 100 come from? And then Matti got another 25 points on top of that. 175 points more than me. So, I mean, curses were not possible, right? Maybe, I mean, Collectimuses were also really difficult. So even if I got... I guess Overkill, that might have been doable if I got a little luckier. So Overkill, Lightspeed, man, this is, I mean, I am curious. And then Alex got 70 or 125 points more than me. I am really curious how are you able to get that good of a score. I don't think curses were possible. Yeah, actually, no, they're definitely. I only saw a total of 3 curses. One of them was a duplicate. Yeah. Let me know in the comments. I'll be really curious to see what happened here. All right, let's review the scores from yesterday. So yesterday was a watch run with the All-Stars modifier that gave everybody at least 1 duplicate. There was a Jack of all trades as well as 2 rare cards, as well as certain future and deadly events. And Gemino did real well, 1238. That's a great score. Now, interestingly, Gemino is 2 points away from a multiple 25 from a lot of others, including myself. And that is explained by the fact that he was offered an apparitions in a question mark room, whereas I and I think most others did not get that offered. And because of that, I suspect it's because of different RNG. Something like Jack of all trades generates a new card, and I think new card generation does change the RNG a little bit, although it's interesting to find out because the apparitions did allow Gemino to perfect all the 4 elites and all the 3 bosses, which is a big achievement. He also was able to get 5 collectibles, which is insane. I don't think I had a chance. I went for Highlander, but I don't think I had a chance to get any collector bonuses. But yeah, Gemino was able to get a 5, which is impressive. Also was able to get Pauper, Overkill, Encyclopedian, although missed the Lightspeed modifier. But yeah, amazing score. The apparitions, with the apparitions, he was able to perfect all the bosses. Still, very impressive. Congratulations. I wouldn't be surprised if these are legit scores, but yeah, effectively 3rd or 4th place for Gemino. Yep, great score there. The next two, Goldberry and me tied for 25th place with 1040. Look at that difference. Yeah, 200 points less. I mean, that's what happens when you don't perfect all the bosses. So Goldberry perfected all the elites, 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 3 boss, ended up with 3 collectibles, which is still pretty impressive. Unfortunately, Goldberry missed the Pauper modifier by accident. He forgot to remove one of the rare cards from the beginning, the secret weapon, and that caused him to lose 50 points. With those 50 points, 1090, or yeah, 1090 would have put him tied in 20th place. But yeah, without it, he is tied with me. I perfected all the elites, but only the Act 1 boss. I didn't have a chance against the Act 2 boss. I might have had a chance against the Act 3 boss if I got a little luckier with the Incense Mirror, but ultimately, nothing I could have done there. I went for Highlander, also was able to get Pauper. I admittedly initially did not consider going for Pauper, but I wasn't offered any good rare cards, and I had enough card removal opportunities that I just decided to remove the 2 rare cards I started off with. Was able to get the Lightspeed and Librarian modifier with 43 cards. Encyclopedia was definitely possible. I had Prayer Wheel, and I think I pivoted, or I thought about going for Encyclopedia a little too late. That would have given me an extra 25 points, but yeah, I missed that. And yeah, not a bad score, but ultimately only 1 perfected boss. Still 29th place, not too bad. Then you have Alex here with 1015, tied for 33rd place. Alex perfected 3 of the 4 elites and the Act 1 boss, just like me. Alex, interestingly, skipped an early shop. So there's a shop on I think, floor 2 or 3, and nobody would have enough gold to do anything. But Alex confirmed, I always thought, well, not always. I always had the suspicion that if you open up the shop, it generates card rewards and relics, and then the next shop gives you different stuff. If you skip an early shop, or if you take a path that does not have an early shop, then the next shop will give you the same relics that were offered in the first shop, RNG dependent, of course. But Alex confirmed, so he did not enter the shop, but he still was not able to be offered the Dead Branch that he got in the later shop, which I was offered in that earlier shop that I couldn't afford. Now, of course, Dead Branch would have made things more fun, but yeah, so that confirms that it doesn't matter if you enter a shop or don't enter a shop, so I guess you might as well open up to see if there's anything you can afford, because it doesn't make a difference if you don't. But then, yeah, Alex was able to get Highlander and Pauper, and also was able to get Overkill and Encyclopedian. So Overkill and Encyclopedian made up for the fact that he did not get any time modifiers. But then also 1 fewer elite perfected from me caused them to be 25 points less. Still, 33rd place, not too bad. Next, you have Kirkus with 990, just barely missing the 1,000 threshold, although still technically tied for 40th place. Kirkus perfected 2 of the 4 elites, also missed the Act 3 boss. Mentioned that he was piloting what he called the Millennium Trash Deck to the last part, but then barely survived at the end. He was not offered any apparitions or Mind Blast or the Wallop, or a Wii for that matter, which all of them helped me quite a bit. And then mentioned that he also ended up with way too many powers for the Awaken one, and then, yeah, barely survived. Did not go for Popper, had a Blasphemy, which did help him a little bit, and also went for Highlander, but was offered a lot of duplicates towards the end, although he mentioned that it would have been too late to pivot to collector bonuses, but yeah. So clearly, based on Geminos and Gold Bear's run, collector bonuses were the way to go. Anyway, I think that's it for top 100. You can see 100th place. You can enter 100th place with only 865, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people actually died yesterday because it's not easy. But yeah, today, different strategy here. Matty and Gemino, George, Alex doing really well and having way more points than me. So yeah, I am curious to see what I missed. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.